the best part about this church is having a feeling of comfort and being so close-knit. I do remember the feeling of, having a family here when I came, and feeling close, and always feeling like I was loved.
I came from a different church, but I wound up here because I loved this church.
Definitely having the opportunity to participate via YouTube has been great, because between an injury in April and Rich, he works every other weekend, and sometimes if he's having a slow day, he's able to still log on and still get, the church service.
The best part about it for me was every step of the way in the first, between 15 and 18 years of my life in church, I came to know from this. And it built a foundation for me that I believe God is using to have for me to have something to cling on in times of negativity, in times of hurt.
This year, I think with the COVID going around, it really had an impact on everybody. And our church people, our family here has been wonderful. They called and checked up on one another. You didn't have direct contact, but you had the spiritual contact, and that to me was more important.
It's about how we embrace the situation and how we look at our perspective, because we're not meant to be independent beings. We're not meant to do things by ourselves. Jesus didn't come to earth and sit on a throne and have everyone worship around him and not talk to anyone about anything. That wasn't the purpose. God's purpose is working through us together as individuals united.
The thing is, I think that this year has been so hard because I lost my son this year. And the prayers and the cards from everyone in this church. It was such a comfort.
It's nice to just get a card in the mail knowing that people were actually thinking about you.
Even though we couldn't congregate in church, it didn't stop what went on outside the church with phone calls and prayers. And when you have prayer, you have the greatest gift of all. It's one of the greatest things that anybody could give you.
We have the choice to do great things, or we have the choice not to do great things. But we always have a choice. It all starts with one single seed that you plant, and that seed can be something that you say to someone when you see them, when you're out and you say hello and smile. That can make someone's day. Having that is in a church like this, I believe, is the ideal environment. The only thing that can do that is love, and ultimately God's love conquers all. So
I want to thank my church and the congregation for everything that they've done for one another in this church, and also for me. We just pulled together. We've helped one another and prayed and worked, and I just want to thank all of you.